Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and we are going meatless this week. I have 3 amazing recipes for you guys because if you haven't noticed, meat prices are going up, but these meals are so delicious you won't even think about eating meat again. Well, maybe you will because meat is delicious. But these are some options that you can incorporate throughout your week to maybe make your grocery budget a little bit cheaper. So come along with me and let's get cooking.
To start us off, we are making black bean tacos. When I say trust the process, just trust the process. These do not look appetizing whatsoever, but they were so good. So you're gonna start off with 1 can of rinsed black beans and then 1 can of green chilies, a little bit of onion powder, and now this seasoning here is a Fajita Seasoning from Sam the Cooking Guy. I will link that down below. And then I went in with like 1.5 tablespoons of chili and adobe sauce. Now if you do not like spice, this part is totally optional because that fajita seasoning does have a nice little kick to it. So just blend this up, and as it was blending, I did add in a little bit of avocado oil just so that it could be a more smooth consistency. To a heated pan, we are going to add a little bit more avocado oil and then our bean mixture. Now, I think I added too much oil. As y'all can see, it kind of turned into like a soupy consistency, but it was not bad at all. It didn't lose any of its flavor or anything. But we are going to move to our baking sheet where I have 6 corn tortillas that I just warmed up in the microwave between 2 wet paper towels. I wish I would have gone a little bit longer because if y'all will see here in a minute, they do crack. But just top your tortillas with the bean and cheese mixture. If you don't like cheese, you could definitely leave it out. I just went in with a Mexi Blend from Kroger. Now you're going to fold your tortillas. As y'all can see, they did crack. I'm out of avocado oil at this point, so I just went in with a non-stick cooking spray and sprayed each side of them. I had my oven preheated to 450 and I went for 10 minutes on one side. Now once that side was done, you're going to be very careful and flip it to the other side. I did put toothpicks in mine so they would stay together a little bit better, but once you're flipped, you're going to put it back in for another 10 minutes. I just served this up with a Greek yogurt crema mixture that I kind of just threw together, but you could definitely use sour cream, pico, salsa, whatever you would like. It turned out so good. Meal 2, we are making chickpea fajitas. I'm going to start with 1 zucchini diced, 1 red bell pepper, half of a purple onion, and a few grape tomatoes. Now I'm just using the veggies that I had on hand. You could definitely go in with a green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, eliminate the squash, whatever you prefer. So onto our baking sheet, we are going to add all of our veggies. I'm just making sure that these are spread out. I know that my baking sheet wasn't big enough for everything not to touch, but you're just going to want to have it as even as you can so that it'll cook through all together. And then go in with 1 can of rinsed chickpeas. This is a 15-ounce can, just the regular Kroger brand. We're going to spread that out and then top this with some avocado oil or whatever oil that you have on hand. My seasonings are as followed. I used garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, and again that fajita seasoning from Sam the Cooking Guy. And then once you get all your seasonings, you could definitely add more. You could do cumin, you could do taco seasoning. Make it your own. Place this in the oven at 400 and we're going to cook for about 12 to 14 minutes. Make sure that you keep an eye on it so that your chickpeas don't get dried out or nothing burns. I just topped mine with some lime juice and served mine with avocados and tortillas. To finish this video, we are going to make a veggie ramen. Now I just used the rest of that onion and then half of a jalapeno, and then I'm going in with 1 block of this ramen from Costco. It's a rice ramen. Also, if you're wondering why the water looks so gross, I went ahead and cooked some veggies before this and just used the same pot. But after a few minutes, you're just going to stir your ramen and make sure that it's fully cooked through. And these are the veggies that I was talking about. They're just a frozen veggie of carrots, cauliflower, and broccoli. Now to my ramen, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of ginger, onion powder, salt, pepper, and sriracha. Now I know this is a very non-traditional ramen. I've never made ramen before, so I was just kind of throwing things together. but I'm gonna add everything together, and I know that this part doesn't make it veggie or whatever. I added a little bit of beef broth, some lime juice, and popped this in the oven for just a minute, and it turned out so good.
So that is it for me, guys. I'm gonna finish up these dishes, but if you need some more recipe ideas, here is my 20-minute budget-friendly meals. These recipes were so easy to put together. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will catch you Wednesday for my next one. Bye!